Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and it's the New Year's Eve tonight, and oh my gosh, I cannot believe it's the 31st already. Like, the year went by so fast, and since it's the last day of the year, it's time to recap and set some new goals. So I have never actually filmed this. Well, I technically have when I had, was it 2022 or 3, I think, when I was like the bucket list for 2023, and that was like very different. But this is like, I have a journal where I plan like my goals and stuff, and I have yearly goals, monthly goals, and today we're going to be recapping the whole year, like everything I did, everything I didn't do. And we're going to be setting some new goals for 2026, and we'll see how it goes. So let's get on to it, guys. Let's go. Okay, so this is 2025 cover page, and we're going to be like doing something similar for 2026. So my goals were, okay, read 15 books, which I crossed. And so like I cut them off already. Like after I finished that goal, I cut it off. And I think I read about 20 to 25 this year. And the thing is, I only count books as in like the ones I have in my shelves and the one I read physically. I have like read other books from schools and like book clubs and some more online, but I only count the ones that I bought for myself to read, and then I kept it on the shelf, and then yeah, you know what I mean. Okay, and then my second goal was finish my old watch list for like K-dramas and stuff and make a new one. Okay, so I did finish it, but I didn't make a new one because I don't think 2026 me will be available to watch as many dramas as 2025 me had. So I finished my watch list, but I didn't make a new one. But I might just like go on and watch dramas, but I'm not gonna have a list to finish. And yeah, my third goal was go back to Korean learning, which I did, thankfully. That was like one of my major goals. And the last goal was take care of myself, which I didn't do in 2024 because I was very neglectful, and I didn't like doing anything skincare or like anything like that related, and I hated those stuffs for who knows why. But now I do not, and I have like a whole bundle, and I do take care of myself, thankfully. And yeah, okay, the next is language goals. Okay, so focusing on Korean, because I have never actually said this, but I have tried learning other languages than Korean. I have started Japanese, Mandarin. Like, I've watched a few Thai learning videos as well. And obviously, like, French and German, I learned them in school, and I also learned them outside. But this year, my focus was just Korean, and Korean only. So, my first one was memorizing vocab, because I had like a lot of made up flashcards, but I'd like just wrote them, I didn't memorize them. So I did that. The second one was finish like a beginner course of literally any YouTube channel or like any course given for free, and I did that. Third one was finish 3 lessons of howtostudykorean.com, which I obviously did. I finished way more than 3. And fourth one was memorize the grammar rules in the booklet. Like, I had a Korean booklet where I just wrote down the rules, but I didn't memorize it. That was the 2024 me. I just wrote things down. I didn't do anything else with them. So I did them. I did the goals, and yeah. Okay, so you know, like the year in pixels, I saw that and I was like, yes, I really want to do it. So I drew them. I didn't even print it. I drew all the with hand, but I kind of gave up in, which month was that? Ooh, I gave up in September. I stopped like regularly doing it after September. I don't know why. It's just I didn't really have enough time to in year 9. I stopped. Okay, so I had like the books I wanted to read, and then a list for extra read where I did read extra books, but I didn't write them down. So my goals were 5 Survive by Holly Jackson, which I did read. The Cousins by, I'm not going to say the author's name, I feel like I butcher it every time I say it. As Good as Dead, Powerful, the Natural series, like the whole series. 2 Can Keep a Secret, Nothing More to Tell, You'll Be the Death of Me, the Housemaid series, Frivolous, and Lilac. And I have completed all of that. Okay, so now on to my monthly goals for the years. Okay, so I had lots of codes and stuff, like shortenings, which I honestly don't remember right now. But I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 goals for January, and I finished all 10 of them apparently, which is good. I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 goals for February, and I finished all 10 of them. I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 goals for March as well, and I finished all of them. I can't believe I was this much like into my goals in the start of the year. I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in April. I finished all 10. I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 goals for May. And here's where it starts. I didn't finish all 9. I finished 6 out of the 9. And for June, I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 goals. And I finished all 8. In July, I had 6 goals and I finished all 6. Here's where it starts getting lower, and I was like, oh, stop overestimating myself. And in August, I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 goals, and I finished 6 of them. In September, I had 5 goals. I just went from 10 to 8 to 5. And I finished 2 of the 5. Oh my god, this was like, I feel like, because in September school started and everything just crept in, you know. In October, I had 5 goals and I finished 1. Oh my god. October, May, what was I doing? In November, I had 5 goals and I finished 3, which is improvement from October. But looking at January, that was okay. Now December, I did not highlight all of them, so let's do that now. I finished Fearless. I finished the drama I was watching. I finished the Housemaid series. I finished the Natural series. I finished up to lesson 10 of How to Study Korean.com. I got that. I did that note. I finished that book. I finished that drama. I finished that book. And start the new year is my last goal. And I'll just hopefully take it. I'll take that. So I finished all my goals of December. How many goals was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's a very big improvement from October, which is very good. Okay. My habits that I wanted to work on this year was handwriting, which I think is better than my handwriting in January, which I can like literally see like from like my goals, my monthly goals. Drink at least 2 bottles of water because in 2024 me was very dehydrated, and I did do that. I right now drink 3 bottles of water each minimum. And I had daily journaling, daily reading, and daily workout, which I all did. Okay, so that was my goal of last year. So now it's time for me to make a 2026 page and do this with 2026. So, these are pens. I forgot that. 2026. I will not make the fonts as big as I did with 25. Because, yeah. And then you just write it at the same time. Oh, my brackets aren't that big. Look at my red lost already. Oh, what is that? No. Okay. This is what happened. I don't know. Is it seen? Oh, yes, it's seen. And it's not as good as last year. But we'll just go with it. Okay. Now, goals for 2026. Your goals for the 14/15-year-old me. You know, it's so annoying when, like, being a November girly. Like, my birthday takes ages to come. But I will be 15 this year. Well, next year still. 26 year goals. Okay. And I am not going to be like the old me and do small goals. We will dream big, but like we won't manifest too much. We'll keep things realistic. Oop. Okay. So, my first goal for 2026, it will be to do my Umrah. And I am actually going to do my Umrah soon in January. And I'm honestly really excited. And for those of you who don't know what Umrah is, it's basically like a religious journey that us Muslims do. It's kind of like Hajj, but Hajj is at a specific time and Umrah is not. And yeah, I'm going to be doing it in like a few days. I'm so excited. So that's my first goal. My second goal would be to try and achieve, or at least like get near, a lower lower intermediate level of Korean, which is B1. Achieve, if I spelled that right, achieve B1 level in Korean. Third goal would be, let me take inspiration from my old goals and see what that was like. Ooh, reading, yes. Okay, so last year, my reading goal was read 15 books, and I think I read about 20. I will need to recheck, so this year I will add 5 extra books. So read 20 books in the hopes of that I read extra, like 50, not 50, 25. Fourth would be, so what else? Oh yes, for those of you who don't know, because I don't mention it a lot, but I do write and I do have published works. Wait, let me show you guys. And this is like a shared book between like other young authors, and I have a small zombie story here. Ta-da! You can like read it, you can like pause the screen and read it. And I have a poem that is also published, and I don't have the book. It's also by the same publishing company, but I also have a poem published, and I also have a piece of writing published in an anthology, which I will leave the PDF in the description, and you can find my writing and read it there if you want. So I actually have 2 book ideas, and I want to like actually write my own book. So I want to finish the first draft of one of the ideas. And I'm not sure if you're supposed to give out the storyline before you write the book, or else there's like fears of stealing it and it being copied. So I won't give out the storyline yet, but it's a murder mystery. And it's like a family murder mystery. And I just hope it's like my idea. I'm really excited to write it. So let's hope I can do that. Okay. And my last goal of the year, because I always have 5 goals. My last goal I will keep as a grade, like as an academic one, which is make sure to get 8s and 9s, and 8s and 9s only. I cannot have less than an 8. Because this year, since I'm in year 9 and I will be in year 10 in 2026 from September, I need to focus a lot on my studies. So that's my yearly goals. Ta-da! Okay. Now, I will not be doing my year in pixels this year because last year kind of went not planned. So I will have a language goals like I had last year. My language goals, I will be focusing on Korean and French because, of course. Okay, so I will be focusing on Korean and French this year because I am taking, or I did choose French as a GCSE option, so and Korean obviously for me. And my Korean goals would be to finish Unit 1 of How to Study Korean.com, which is the beginner level. So if after I finish that, I'm going to start studying the B1 level of how study. Okay. Then my goal would be to memorize vocabs of my vocab list. Memorize the vocabs of the vocab list. So if you guys don't know, because I think I showed this in my 30 days Korean learning challenge, I made a Korean vocab list where like it's like all the vocabularies I would usually talk to or like talk about in English. So if I'm like introducing myself or usually talking in Korean, I would obviously talk about these things more than anything else. So if I learn vocabs of these things, it'll help with my vocab more than learning random stuff that I probably will never use. Okay, and French, I'm gonna have 2 goals for Korean and then 2 goals for French. So my goal for French would be find a trusted like base resource. Like in Korean, I have howtostudykorean.com, which as my base, so which I like take everything from. I need something like that for French, which is kind of a big goal because I've been trying to find something for ages. And then try to master the perfect tense because that's what I'm working on right now, and it's kind of confusing. So my language goals for French wouldn't be as intense as Korean because if it's too intense for both, then it wouldn't be very achievable, which I don't want. Okay, now my reading goals. I'm going to be just writing down the books I want to read this year. So for that, I'm going to need the view for my shelf and see what's on my physical TBR because I do have a lot of books. Not as much as other book readers, but still, for me, it's a lot of books. So, I need to read Fearful by Lauren Roberts. I need to read Two Sisters, Murder Investigation. I just stumbled upon the book, and apparently it's a murder mystery, so I'm obviously going to read it. And there's some needy little things, and I went somewhere, but apparently it's a murder mystery, so I took it. I am going to read The Reappearance of Rachel Price, because I didn't read that. Oh, that's actually the books I have that are on my physical TBR. I thought I had more, but I don't. Okay, now the books I want to read. I want to read Nightbane by Alex Astor. I read Lightlar, and I am so ready to read the next book. And Skyshade. And what's the 4th book? Crown Tide? It's something like that. And I want to read that, obviously. And guys, if you have read the Lightlar series, which team are you? Grimm or Oro? I am Team Grimm. I'm sorry to all the Oro fans. I'm Team Grimm. I've been Team Grimm forever. And also, if you guys have read the Natural series, are you Team Michael or Dean? I'm Team Dean. And you're asking why? We could have a debate about it all day. But we don't have time for that. Do we? But do we? When I do my next video, we'll be probably talking about that in great detail. But for now, I do want to read the Inheritance Game series, but I'm not going to write that down. So for now, I just have these books. I obviously add to them going at the year when I buy more books or when I hear about more books, but this is all. And so that's my language goals. And here is my reading goals. Okay, now my monthly goal titles. So for those who feel like confused about what I'm saying, like, you know, like January, February, March, I write the titles down at the start of the year, and then just write down the goals while I'm going. And I use these Sharpies because I like them. They're really cool. I had these Sharpies last year, but they all ran out of ink. So now I bought a new set. So I'm starting January with gray. What I basically did, like January, February, March, April, May, June, July, and then August had a scene, and then September, October, November, December. That's what I basically did, and I will be writing my monthly goals. Ooh, January goals. I am obviously going to write that now because January goals. January is tomorrow. My goals for January would be to do my Umrah, post 2 vlogs, write 2 chapters, at least, of my story, read Fearful, and finish a drama. I only have 5 goals for January because I am going to be in Saudi Arabia for 2 weeks, so I'm not going to be here to do many goals. But I'm so excited! So that's the end of 2025 and the start of 2026 through the channel. Thank you for those who have joined me this year, and to those who have stayed with me for long years to come. And hopefully I'll be posting many more years to go. And yeah, I will make a video about my 2025 reading, like the reading recap of what I read in 2025, but that video might take some time to come out because I will obviously not be in the country, and while I am in Saudi, I will obviously be focusing on my deen, but I will also be in other places, not just Mecca. So I might be making a vlog or 2. So yeah, who knows? Watch out for those. So that is it for today's video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you for watching. Happy New Year. Hope you had a great 2025, and if you didn't, I'm sorry. Hope you have a good 2026, and yeah, let's hope this year goes, well, next year goes better than this one. So happy New Year's, guys. Bye. See you in the next video.